Good morning. I'm Dr. Balaji Narayanaswamy Ramanathan. Welcome to my channel, NNRSTR School of Wisdom. So, we used to discuss more than 135 talks I have done in this channel. So, the theme of or the object of this particular channel is to spread consciousness or truth. So, when we say spirituality, then people will ask, what is spirituality? So, in every speech, we emphasize on what is consciousness and what is personality? What is our destination? And what do we want? These are the questions we should ask with us. Because whenever we listen to another person, when we read a book, we should have an aim. What is our destination? So in every personality development class or whatever class, healing or whatever, see, the first thing we should have in our mind, I know people who read a lot. I ask them, why you read? I ask the same question to me also. So, at certain time, we start as a hobby. We start as an hobby. Then, gradually, then what happens is, when we want to know something, a particular area. Say, for example, if we want to communicate a person with a friend or a beloved one who is not with us, imagine we want to communicate. So, what we'll do? We'll ask with different people, and we cannot meet a person who has done this. So then we will explore books. Now YouTube is there. When we go on exploring, we come to know certain certain people who have communicated or who are still communicating. There are mediumships available. In the Theosophical Society, lot of people have communicated through medium. The great Madame Blavatsky, Olcott, Leadbeater. So these are documented things. So should we believe it or not? That's a different thing. Should we believe it or that depends upon us whether to believe or not. So what I'm telling is, when we go through the Theosophical Society, in our lodge or branch, I have seen a book which is still preserved there. Anyone can see it. In other lodges also, in other branches also, it will be available. World over, the Theosophical Society, you have to, at least once you have to visit it. Membership is free, no need of membership. See, I have seen a book there, Annie Besant and Leadbeater of Theosophical Society. They have drawn with the help of other people by explaining the discrimination, the 100 past lives of Jiddu Krishnamurti at different places, and when comparing both the pictures, it is same. So if you want to see the 100 lives of Jiddu Krishnamurti past life, it is documented there in Theosophical Society. Should we believe it or not? I'm not asking to believe it. See, can we do it? That is the question. We can do it. The person who has popularized past life is brain-based, many life, many masters. If you read that book, that is possible. In Theosophical Society, that is possible. If you take Bhagavad Gita, Krishna also says that to Arjuna. You don't know your past life, I know your past life. So everywhere it is written. See, then, if that is possible to another person, that is possible to us also. Now, the living legend, Dr. Joe Dispenza, in his seminar, those who have attended from India, you go to YouTube and search, find out. They have seen their past life. They have seen the past and future. So in my channel, I have done it. We can also possible. We enter into other dimensions, fourth and fifth. That is possible. See, We are not talking about the latest discovery. 150 years back books you take, there it is written. So who has told us that is not possible? The society has conditioned us. We have been limited. We have put a boundary. And they say this is the personality, and your five senses is the greatest thing. You cannot go beyond it. That is a trap. That is a trap, and that is the jail in which we are. Because we don't have freedom. We are put into a certain knowledge, and we believe that is the greatest thing in the world. And no advancement is possible. Advancement is possible. So take anything. See, messages from water. 20 years back, when the greatest book in the field of law of attraction, The Secret, the book is mentioned, Messages from Water. Before that also we have read that book. So what is Messages from Water says that? See, the water has memory. The water has memory. We can communicate with water. I have seen people healing other people with water. Because when I learned healing, I thought how this will happen. Because the scientific side, they will never teach. Because these people doesn't know the scientific side. They will say the mystic thing and they will say Jesus Christ and everything. So that is highly, for a logic mind, we cannot believe it. So in water, we need to experiment. See, we can communicate with the water. Say, for example, if a person is having illness, he's going to a doctor, he's taking medicine. And most often, the placebo effect works actually. In Ayurveda, it says if you get fever, for 3 days you should fast. So getting fever is the best thing because your body is showing a signal, and once you fast, the toxics will go outside. Now, what we do? We take medicine, we suppress it. So, the way in which the things have been taught, conditioned, Jiddu Krishnamurti's famous word is conditioned mind. Conditioned mind, we have been limited. See, there is no time and space, there is no matter. Then, what we are discussing? We are discussing about the matter, our physical body, our five senses. And when we say this is the greatest thing, and we have been put like that, we have been in the rat race chasing what we are chasing actually. The only thing we need to chase is knowledge and to acquire knowledge. And what is knowledge? It's not achieving anything. We are already that. We can experience. So regarding water, last week I had a discussion with a person who is a senior most spiritual person. He asked me a question: how can you say the research in water, the water has memory? How can you say that is the ultimate? No, such kind of people we cannot talk because see, when we say to a person the world is round, and if he says that I don't believe it, then we cannot talk with such people because here believing is not by reading or listening to another person. We have to experiment it in our lab and see that whether it works. For example, if you have an illness, if you have a pain in the hand, just take water, just take water, then communicate with the water, saying that what we need to say, we can apply any theory. Hoponopo we can apply it. Communicate with the water. You communicate with the water and say, see this illness, I am responsible. How I am responsible? In my past life, I have done certain things where a block has come, and that is the reason for this illness. So I am sorry because I have done it and I am responsible to know the knowledge. then I thank for what? Giving me this ultimate knowledge of communicating with the water. Then I love what we are loving. We are loving the consciousness. There is no third party, there is no second party. So these four words, Dr. Joe Vitale have given this to the world. Actually, it was done by a healer, and he did it. He have never seen the people in the mental asylum. He healed it. So that works actually. So where it is not a theory. See, it is like having the food before us, and we are not eating it. The hunger will be there. So we should have that spirit or whatever the vigorness in us, meaning if anything is possible for another person, that is possible for us. So that is faith. That is faith actually. So water has memory. So if I talk to a person who has personal experience, then that will go hand to hand. We should communicate with people who are ready to accept things and who are ready to learn and who are ready to experiment. See, it's like taking a driving license. I know people have driving license. They will never drive a car or anything. Then why these people are taking license? Because they had a desire. They took the license, but they have no experience. I know people who have been more than 10 cars and they don't know to drive and they have a driver. And I'm telling you, they have the license. Spirituality, consciousness is truth, everything is like that. See, without practical utility, why we should waste our time? Why we should read books? Why we should listen? Why we should talk? See, in my every talk, I start with a disclaimer. When you watch a movie, they say this is fictional, this has nothing to do with life. Likewise, I say, see, Ramana Maharshi, Jiddu Krishnamurti, Osho, you name any people, all these people, they will give talk. They will give talk. Certain legends who are living now, they have written books. But all of these people say, from books you will not get consciousness. From speech you will not get consciousness. Ramana Maharshi, in Who Am I, he specifically says that when a question is asked to him, which is better, should we listen it? He says that if you ask me in a dustbin, which dust is good for us? So he's just rejecting books and speeches. Then why he spoke? The question will arise. No, he spoke to only those people who went there. He didn't compel anything. One person goes there and asks, I am praying to Ganapati. Should I follow? Ramana says, what is wrong? You follow it. See, that is freedom. See, things should come to us naturally. Some people will shift from non-vegetarian to vegetarian, saying that the other is violence. See, these things will come to us naturally. Some people, they force meditation. Never force anything, never force food or meditation. See, what is meditation? No one knows actually. So, I put it in my channel. What is silence? Forcing is not silence. Forcingly doing something is not meditation. So it's conscious, to be consciousness. What is consciousness? Open your eyes, see the beauty, listen to everything. See, behind when I talk, there is a nature sound because it's early morning. Most of my speeches I have done outdoor. You can listen the sound of the nature. This is consciousness and this is power of now. And we are missing it actually. we are missing the beautiful canvas which has given before us. We read William Shakespeare, we read the great poets, the Rumi and all other things. See the Rumi and everything, everything is everything is inside us. So we need a ladder. We need everything, but there is a high chance we don't know which kind of knowledge is needed to us. What I say is every knowledge is needed initially. Initially, see, we studied English or any language with the alphabets. See, in Kerala, God's own country, if you go to Kovalam, there are people who are selling peanuts. They have not gone to school. They speak English much better than us. How that is possible? Spirituality, consciousness is like that. It is given to people who have not read any language and those who know Sanskrit. It's not like a parrot reading a book and repeating and repeating. Nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen. See, I'm not trying to say anything. I'm not compelling anything. We need to analyze ourselves. Are we in the right track? Don't ask another person. Because that has to come from our intuition. The answer comes from inside. Because in monism, there is no second party. It's an observed effect. There is no observer and there is no observed. See, these are famous quotes. Freedom from known. People are talking about freedom. We are in the clutches of knowledge. We have to throw away all knowledges. It's the art of listening. It's the art of saving. It is not the art of living. It is the art of dying. Because no one dies here. There is no matter here. Everything is connected. And we are all connected. We all came from Big Bang. We are talking about consciousness. So what is meditation? Just think over about it. Make inquiry. See, every hindrance comes from our thought, from our mind. So the enemy is inside us. We are talking about other things outside. See, there is nothing outside. We are the world. That is this people call Tattvamasi. If you go to the greatest temple, you go to Shabrimala, the greatest temple in India. It is written there in the entrance. See, that is realization. They try to tell this to us. But all religion, we belong to any religion. We are put it in a circle and we have to be inside the circle. There is no freedom. But the essence is one. We need not come out of the religion. We be inside the religion. Any religion, the message is one. Unconditional love. And you are the world. The violence is inside you. And almost all religion I have put it in my YouTube channel because it's very difficult to read different books asking people because now people have no time. See, personally I have a collection of 5,000 books. I asked an educational institution, I'll donate this book to you, and they are not ready to take it because for their accreditation they need the bill of the book. Just imagine a person is coming and is ready to give the knowledge. 5,000 books. Imagine now one book will cost 1,500 rupees. So what I personally did was I just created a library. I put all the books in my library. So whatever I talk, the book review and everything, I'm taking my personal library. Even today I am ready to contribute the book to anyone who's ready to use it. So the generation of the people, even our younger generation or when we were young also, only few people will learn. Only few people are ready to learn. See, in my profession as a teacher and a profession as a trainer, see, when we talk to 100 people, only one or two will listen and only few will experience it. So, Why we need to start another YouTube channel? People are asking, why you wasting your time speaking? Because you are getting out of silence. That is true actually. So end of the day, the advice is very simple. They will say that those who speak, they do not know. Those who know will not speak. That is true actually. Consciousness comes only in silence. It comes only silence. I know the greatest trainers in the world. They start with a coaching process. End of the day, gradually they are going to silence. But still they are writing books and speaking. They say that we are not writing the book. The author of the seat of the soul. Every people in the coaching field and writing books, they have written more than 100 books, still writing books. They say that we are not writing. That is true. If you are in consciousness, you can speak, you can write book, you can do whatever you want. There is no restriction. But after attaining consciousness, we all belong to personality. But when we are in personality, we do it for a personal gain. We meditate. What is the purpose? We want something. We read a book. What do we want? We want something. So meditation is entirely a different thing. See, even watching a movie is meditation, conscious watching. See, how do we select a movie? We always want to watch good movies. Who is rating a good movie or a bad movie? In India this year there was a movie by Mohanlal called Emperor, another movie called Thudaru. Film lovers know. I talk with different people. They say Emperor is bad. They say Thudaru is good. I don't know how they are classifying this. See, it is nothing wrong with the film. See, a person is commenting about the film. It's not about the film. He is talking something which is inside his subconscious mind. I have made a review in my YouTube channel. An Indian cannot dream a movie like Emperor. The making of the movie. One of the super and excellent movies. I'm not talking about the content. It's not the content. It's the art of seeing. You see the movie, you listen it. See, we say bad about a movie because we are not doing it consciously. We have a notion about Mohanlal. We want to be a Mohanlal like in Drishyam movie. And Todarim, you just take what is it? It's a continuation of. So people have an image of Mohanlal. So that is the way they take it things actually. So movie is a creative thing. A book is a creative thing. We should not be conditioned mind reading a book or listening anything. Be open. Listen everything. Enjoy it. Everything comes with a message. Everything comes with a message. Listening something is not accidental. And we are not ready to the message because we are conditioned. We are not ready to enjoy the Emperor movie by Mohanlal. You go to YouTube and it's in the OTT platform. Once more, if you have said Emperor movie is bad, you watch it once more consciously. You will enjoy it. And we will enjoy all movies, all songs, everything. If we say one song is good, another is bad, then we are conditioned. If you talk with a person who's 50-year-old, he will say that the old songs are beautiful. What is the new generation song? Utter rubbish. No, we are not ready to accept it. This is called generation gap. We are all conditioned. So, with a conditioned mind, we cannot enter consciousness. So, consciousness is not something going to the Himalaya, listening to a person, reading a book, and making an effort. See, it's an effortless thing. If we want to achieve anything, initially we want to learn something. End of the day, forget it. Law of attraction. See, I used to teach law of attraction. What do we say? Never force it. If you want a car, you just believe it that has come to you. You feel it. Then forget it. The car, the house, everything will come to you. Every trainer says the same thing. What is the base? Where did they take this? They will say Patanjali Yoga. They will say Abdul Kalam. They will say Mahatma Gandhi. They will say Mother Teresa. Examples are same. Then they will say about the person who have invented the what you call the bulb, who invented the phone. Right, brothers? See, everything comes from the thought. Every invention comes from the thought. So we are the creator actually. So the treasure is inside us. Every great books, you take Alchemist, you name any book, it's only one thing. What does it say is that you are searching outside and you are complaining. You are the creator. And it is inside you. That is intuition. These are the 3, 4 words that they talk. Intuition. How to activate our intuition? Then go and attend a course. Read a book. Nothing wrong in it. But try it. Experiment it. Everything works. But with a caution. In every speech I say that things will have to come naturally. Don't use Sri Chakra, don't use Tantra, don't use Mantra. Because first we have to attain or experience consciousness. Once you attain or we attain consciousness, we can do anything. We can do past life regression, we can do healing, we can do angel reading, whatever you name. Because I have learned it through books and attended coaches, and I am a trained person. So I want, because if you want to be in personality, you do everything. Even in Bhagavad Gita that says that Arjuna, if you want something, you go to God and Goddess, you pray it, you will get it. But if you want to consciousness, you have to come to me. So in all my lecture, I am telling is all living beings are searching for peace. This is the preface of Who Am I, Ramana Maharshi. And we are searching for peace. We are not searching for happiness. We want joy. See, joy means it comes naturally. Happiness comes through 5 senses. That's what Buddha says. Why you are sad? Because you have desire. From there where desire comes from our 5 senses. So you possess anything, you be the king of a nation, you be the greatest person, the richest person in the world. But selflessly, don't attach with it. Because that is matter. Matter is not a reality. That is Maya. That is illusion. We are in the world of delusion. These are certain common words they will go on talk. It is like seeing a rope. You are thinking that is the snake. They are talking about a personality. We think about the rope and snake. The rope and snake is inside us. The Krishna is inside us. Jesus is inside us. Allah is inside us. And we are Buddha. And we are consciousness. But we will pray these people and we will be always a victim and we will always be a slave. And who is making slave? Just think over. Any place which we are going, will they give anything free to us? You just imagine. Here everything is free. They are selling everything. They have made it as a product. So we are going after product and we want consciousness. No, we won't get it. So it's a state of being. See, take a mirror and see it. If you're not able to see our face in the mirror, it's not wrong with the mirror or with our face because there's dust in the mirror. So this dust is called ignorance. So the dust is called personality. So we have to rub the personality, the dust in the mirror. Then we can see that God inside us. It's so simple. The people have complicated like anything. They will see, we will run behind people, go to places, meeting, taking interview. Everything still is just going on. Now it's if you go to Mind Valley, the founder Vision, he is interviewing more than 100 people every week, every month. He's bringing new people in a seminar. But go through every seminar, all are saying only one thing. If you want anything, don't force anything. If you force anything, things will not come. If you want to become consciousness, you learn it, you just be in silence, the things will open before you. The things will open before you. Then people will, how that will come? Say, for example, if I want to know something, say, if I want to make a movie, I want to write a book, you put it inside your mind. See, even the paper which comes to your house, if you buy a food, if a paper is enwrapped in the food, the story of the movie, the story of your book will be there. It is always there. But we are not ready to see things because we are always conditioned. We want to create certain thing forcefully. I want to write a book. The theme is so I want to see why you want to write that particular book. See, you put it in your mind, then the universe says, see, there is another message I want to give to the particular people. So if you have open mind, I'll use it. I will use to you. The greatest actor in Malayalam movie, Mohanlal, he says that I am not doing a movie happens. You cannot force a movie. So that every legend says that. But we are not taught. See, in no school, in no university, and no PhD will tell this to you. But end of the day, this PhD is given because in PhD, what is happening? Those who have done PhD, they know, or who have done sincerely. All other people will mock about PhD. The greatest degree a university can grant. When they grant this, they will say, see, we are giving the, what you call, the greatest, greatest, the topmost degree of the university. What we are doing, we are putting a hypothesis. Say, for example, can I see God? Can I communicate to God? I have to test it. And end of the day, I will say, see, according to the data which I have collected, so much people have seen, so it is possible. So we are finding out a truth. So once a person has done PhD, then he can do any topic. There is no need of another because he has become an authority. He is not an authority on a subject. He can find out anything in his life. That thing should happen to every one of us. That inquiry mind should, because we always want authority. Jesus Christ have told, Buddha has told, Gita has told, Upanishad has told, Veda has told. There is nothing beyond that. Who are you to talk? If you talk against these people, then they will kill us. No, what I'm telling is don't talk. See, once you resist something, then that will come to us. We have to accept all because we have to take responsibility. And we should feel sorry for the state, our own state, because we have created it. Now, every medical science talks about DNA. If you go to a doctor, you'll ask, your father, great father have this disease? That is karma. That is genetic. So a person acts according to his genetic. So we have to take the responsibility and we have to feel sorry for the status. Then we should feel thanks because this knowledge cannot be acquired by, see, only out of out of a million, one person will read this. Two or three people will read, and only few people will experience it. Even this is easy. The society has a hidden agenda. The world is run by 9 corporations, which is called Illuminati. They publish books. The media, the YouTube, Facebook, or everything which you listen is based on the sponsorship of the Illuminati. Once a YouTube channel is there, then the subscribers will come, then the revenue will come to you. Once the revenue comes to us, then what will happen? We are forced to do talks. See, once I am forcefully doing a talk, I am not talking consciously because I do it to make money. So that is different. So we have to be what you call, it's not the art of living, it's the art of dying. Dying means, see, there is no birth and death. You read Kadopanishad, it says the question is what happens after death. After reading 500 pages, it will say that, see, the question cannot be answered because there is no birth. That is what quantum physics says now. There is no matter. We have been taught of electron, neutron, proton, and we say that energy, energy cannot be created or destroyed. That point is correct. But the last point says it can be transformed. That means it goes on, it goes on. We are talking about matter. That is not consciousness. That is personality. So this personality and two consciousness, the two word which we have to put inside, we have to make inquiry, then the answer will come inside us. So those who have subscribed, I'm expressing my gratitude to them. And those who have not subscribed, kindly subscribe. And if I'm resonating with what you are thinking, then give a comment and also share with people who are inquiring in this field, and this will be helpful for them. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.